It seemed like you had your game plan set, and I think I mentioned to you before the fight, it felt a little bit like that Cub Swanson fight where you had a guy with the kind of the flashy striking style, and you kind of took him down and just did your thing. Was that kind of the idea of what you would do to him?
Yeah, we were prepared. My coaches always have me prepared, win or lose. I'm ready to go. We have people throwing those crazy kicks at me, spinning stuff as much as they can. It's really tough to prepare for a guy like that, but we brought in certain people. I've been training with Marlon Marias and some Barboza for the past 5 years, so it's not like I don't have guys throwing kicks at me. We just made sure we left no stone unturned and we were ready to go, and I think it showed tonight.
You said to ask you this question after May 13th, so here we are. Do you find yourself, or will you find yourself down in Brazil maybe rooting a little bit for Max Holloway, considering that, I think it's a no-brainer if he wins that you would be the next guy in line versus the Aldo fight, which is a little tougher.
I'll be there rooting for Marlon Marias fighting, his debut for the UFC. I'm not one to sit there and root for either one of those guys. I mean, they're going to have to figure it out. Sometimes when you want something so bad, it doesn't happen. So we'll let them figure it out, and then we'll cross that bridge when that happens.
Rarely do you get to, get a title shot without these kind of questions coming at you, but just right out of the gate, how do you feel you match up with Tyron Woodley?
I was watching his fight in New York against Wonderboy, and I was thinking which one I would match up better, but, I didn't come to any conclusion. I saw some things in Tyron's game that I can capitalize on, that I'm not going to say right now. And in that time in Wonder Boys too, but I really I know the gaps that he has, but he's pretty dangerous. His hand is really heavy. He's short, so it's probably hard to take down, and a good wrestler. So it's a very, very hard matchup for me. But once I get there, it's 50-50, and I know that. I've been in this division. I fought in this division 12 fights, and I won 10 fights, almost all of those fights against top 15 or top 10 competitors. So I know my level, and I know I can win against anyone in this division. The toughest path to any welterweight to get a title shot was my path. And I'm pretty confident that what Dana said is going to happen.
Okay, just